this new set of fishes come in, and they just basically slaughter the ones that took damage, the ones that didn't take damage. It was pretty quick.
I wiggled. Thank you.
Okay.
Did they let us all free?
And they proceed to let you all free.
Oh, sweet. Now we are your masters.
Okay.
None of y'all saw this coming?
The guards that he brought
Sort of Game of Thrones ever.
rush in, and they start attacking the ones that are about to kill y'all.
Okay.
I saved again. The bad motherfuckers.
So,
the purple ones.
Yeah.
basically, instead of rolling for initiation, what we're going to do is it's chaos. And out of the water, you hear this rumbling.
Oh god.
And as the archpriest basically murders his daughter with his whatever he has on him, a staff,
Yeah.
it's too late. And this thing
Oh fuck!
is coming out. I know your camera can't.
Is that the Demogorgon?
Yeah.
Easy store.
No, that's the Lulu Mugugoon.
It's the poop lam bling bling dong dong.
And you can sort of determine that he will make it to Sloobludop with the intention of just wrecking shop in about 4 turns.
Roll 4, running away.
So that's where we end it.
Sir Lancelot bravely running.
Away. Fuck.
We're not anywhere near prepared enough to take that on.
All right, is everybody leveled up?
Yep.
Okay, everyone's leveled up. I got y'all's what's your
Thank
y'all's wordful
You want the
consent.
same Adams one?
Yeah.
Promoted.
Okay. So where we left off last time, if y'all
Give us a very expansive recap.
I will give you a very expansive recap. From the beginning, y'all let the orc guy die, y'all let the dwarf woman die, y'all moved on, y'all killed the flail snail, y'all sold its shell for something that it was totally, y'all got ripped off.
Metagaming.
Flail shell snail?
Flail snail, snail bell, y'all got ripped off on that, which was awesome to play out. But y'all are gonna get a free room when y'all go to Gracklestug or whatever the hell that place is called. And Grackle Stew. Y'all advanced. Y'all were taking a watch, and I believe it was you who failed your perspective check, and your perspective went real small, and 2 kids died, and that was funny. And then the old man that y'all were traveling with turns out to be an old man who
A righteous
old man who is not nowhere in this story, but it might be related to something in Mason's backstory. Nobody knows. So his name was Rob Belkhammer, and it used to be a character that he played, and he killed him. He killed his own. He killed himself, and it was great.
He was a horrible character.
And then y'all got ambushed on y'all's way to Sloobludop by like 12
fish people.
Koatoa fish people.
It's cold.
And they took you to go get sacrificed, and y'all met up with a fish man. I forgot his name. It's been so long.
They were.
What was his name?
What were those things called?
Plooploopleen.
Plooploopleen.
That was the archpriestess of Bloop. Okay. Bloop. Plooploopleen. Bloop. Bleepod. Glue Glog. And I'm just gonna call him by their nickname. Bloop. Glog.
I vote to kill everyone with an unpronounceable name.
Very well.
I had all this written
there,
but I probably
Squishy
saw it.
Joe.
So last time
So
we sped through the wheels there. I gave you the abridged version.
Now you don't have to watch any of the previous episodes.
You don't have to watch any of the previous
You're
episodes.
good now.
You're all good. Okay. Last time we left off, y'all were gonna get sacrificed to the
Demogorgon.
Demogorgon.
Yeah, why does he
Actually,
not have a crazy name?
It's
Lemogorgon.
which is what the fish people called Demogorgon because they don't
they don't
pronounce
pronounce
R's
anything.
at all. So they were gonna sacrifice you, and you had an inside fish man that was like, "Yo, my daughter, she's a bitch. She wants to rule the world," and all hell started breaking loose when
Now, did his daughter die?
Yes, I believe last time his daughter died because he came up and he stabbed his daughter and was just like, bitch, bitch,
They
fish.
serve the swamp mother.
It's not the swamp mother, it's the sea mother.
Mother and
Whatever.
the deep father.
Yeah, the sea mother. Thank you. Jesus Christ, she knows. She gets me. She gets me. All right.
This is
So the way it was
It
is
wasn't
y'all
it's the best.
all are surrounded by Koatoas,
So how to make him a fourth?
like monitors and everything that drug you to the edge of this lake. When Demogorgon popped up out of the lake because the sacrifice was completed for his rebirth into this world. God damn. Everything just went to crap. So I think last time we were running out of camera juice. So this time, what we're going to do is
Pick up where we left off.
pick up where we left off in the sense of, well, y'all didn't get to shop in Sloobludop, but there's only 300 fish people that live in Sloobludop, 300 to 500 or whatever,
So
and they
small
don't have
village.
crap.
We can take them.
So they're a village, like a cult.
Oh, it's real
Super
small. They don't all that. It's a fishing community. They don't have gold. They don't have magic weapons. You know, basically when, yes,
Fish the fish for fish.
you could if you wanted
Jesus
to,
Christ.
but that would be cannibalism. So, anyways,
I'm down for that.
we sort of retconned a little bit last game because we were running out on camera stuff. I gave y'all some gold. You still have the gold, correct?
No, we already split it up.
Okay, we
did
all
split it.
we all split it up. So everybody has the gold that
170.
was that. I think I gave someone specific amount of gold, and they didn't have time to split it up between when I gave it to them
130 right now.
a piece.
I have 130.
Actually, at the very end, I did receive
About 700,000 pieces of gold around there, I think.
700,000.
No, 700 to 1,000.
How much gold does everyone have in their
I have
inventory?
130.
170.
180.
So we all got different amounts.
150.
150 should be right.
Okay,
I also have 2,000 silver.
okay, that's like 1,000 gold.
But I paid some debt, so I think that's why I have
Okay, a less. Yeah,
less and
okay.
they have more.
So instead of playing out this encounter, which is going to take forever, because I'm gonna let y'all decide whether y'all want to leave by land or leave by sea. The choice is up to yours.
Do we
But-
readily have a boat?
Okay,
How long do we have to decide?
okay.
We could
It's all-
lash
it's-
turtles together.
It's all chaotic right now, so everyone just roll me a perception check. Tell me what it is.
Starting off dying.
Well, I'm open my Sprite. Sprite, the DM's drink of choice.
We'll do a 20.
17.
Do I add to
7.
that?
Huh?
Do I add to
Jory?
that? Probably.
Jordy.
What's your perception?
Skip you, coming on. Bailey.
12.
12.
16.
16.
22.
22.
I was looking
Nice.
I can see in the
Alright,
future.
so we'll just say anyone who rolled above a 15.
Cool.
Alright, so anyone who rolled above a 15 can see that there's boats in the area. Like I said, the map that we have right now is like a zoomed in portion of Sloobludop. Sloobludop ain't that big, but it's still zoomed in. So the boats that you see are off on your left hand side,
How far?
probably about 200, 300 feet. They're off some docks. There's 2 of them. And like I said, right now everything is going to shit. So people aren't, like, all the fish people around the area, the ones in the water are basically getting eaten alive by, like, piranhas. The ones that are in the deep water, right? Everything else is just, they see Demogorgon coming out of the water, and the followers of the deep father are like, yeah! And the sea mother, they're just like,
Run away.
run away, basically. And there's like, you're not running away. Your kid, it ain't running away. Your mother, she's already in a wheelchair. That was easy. So,
Oh my God.
so like, just imagine just chaos everywhere, and people are just fighting.
Are they right behind us?
They're everywhere. The 500 fish people in this city, 250 of them are like, praise Demogorgon! And 250 of them are like, this shit! So,
Okay.
so just imagine the way you came in at, if my memory serves me correctly, y'all had to pass a few bridges to get here. Because the way Sloobludop is, it's like,
We went through that
It's like
cavern.
y'all went through this cavern, and then on the other side of this cavern, it opened up, and then there was like
the bridges.
fishnet and bridges and like watchtowers. Then y'all got let in from the dude who captured y'all, and so there are some rope bridges and everything that are on this other side. And y'all could technically, where y'all are at right now, it's probably 200, 300 feet more to go back out the way you came than it is to get to the boats.
The boats are quicker.
The boats are quicker to y'all
Does
to
it
get
look
to.
like the boat's going to be able to carry all of our party, including the miscellaneous?
There are 2 boats.
Yeah.
You could probably determine, you got a seafaring man here, both of them. Probably determine that 2 boats would be sufficient enough to get the hell out of Dodge. Or Sloobludop, as it were.
Dodge the hell out of shit.
Dodge the hell out of fish. But time is ticking, and you don't know. You don't know when those boats are going to be there, and you don't know if anything else is going to be in y'all's way for the rope bridge. So I'll give you about 30 seconds to
Our gear wasn't
decide.
confiscated, was it?
Not really.
All right, I'll drop my sword just in case.
How
Okay.
many ends are in that?
29. 28.
Tokenbloke, what do we do? Tokenbloke, what do we do? Boat?
25.
I say we make a break from the boats.
24.
I say we
23.
swim away. In the boat.
Sailors!
We boat away.
Boat away.
Okay.
Y'all realize that thing came out of the ocean.
We go for the boats, right?
Boats.
Tokenbloke?
He said
Yes.
boats. We're going to the
Right,
boats.
Boats. Okay, cool.
He's captaining one, I'm captaining the other.
I don't
Awesome.
know.
So y'all are running towards the boats, right? Okay.
piglet can take me.
As y'all are running through the boats, you sort of see back behind you,
I need that.
sort of the way you came, some massive demons are coming in,
Oh.
right? You can probably presume that the demons are there because of Demogorgon's advancement
demon.
towards the city.
Yeah.
You also notice that, like, the worshippers of Demogorgon are burning the rope bridges down to keep people in the city for sacrifices because they are that type of fish people.
Now, are these the same sort of demons that we saw, like chasms and rocks?
You could, putting it together from what you understand of the only demons you've seen so far, the rocks and the chasms, or the chasmes, or however the hell you pronounce it. You can sort of hear a buzzing noise, but it's more of a lower growl than that.
Okay.
So there might be just more than 1 or 2 varieties of demons approaching Sloobludop from the, I guess that would be the north. Would it be the north? I think it'd be the north. Because y'all went south.
All right. I'm
No,
booking
it'd
it.
be the south.
I'm booking it towards the boats.
Okay. So y'all are making it ever so closer to the boats, ever so closer to the boats. Y'all finally get to the docks without really too much altercation because, like I said, the people who are fleeing are trying to flee the opposite way. They're trying to get out on land, and the people who are fleeing on water are running into the water and getting eaten. So
Boats.
We'll say
So there are fish eating the fish people. There's
well,
fish eating the fish people who fish to catch fish to
Are
eat.
you saying they're
roll
cannibal
a
fish?
perception check to see what they are. We'll say you're sort of close on the.
Roll to what?
What do we roll?
Perception.
I'm talking to Jory.
Oh, sorry.
He's asking a question.
Oh, okay.
22.
22. You can see
Tell me
that
all
they
of it.
look sort of like piranhas, and some of them look like manta rays. And those are the things that are attacking the Koatoa that are basically pushing their bodies into the.
God,
Do
those
we know-
stingrays are eating people.
Is one of them Moana's grandma?
Well, what? No.
Nope.
All right.
Is the manta ray stabbing people?
Crikey!
Or is it eating them?
No, they're chewing on them. They're eating them.
Kebabbing.
They're like. Hey,
Do we,
go ahead.
being that we're sailors, would we have any clue about those type of piranhas and those type of
You would
things?
know. You would probably know
My
about
best advice is don't get
the
in
piranhas.
water.
Would be named quippers,
Quippers.
but they basically act exactly like piranhas do. Now the other one is primarily like a underdark creature, really deep seas.
Okay.
So I don't know if you know, would know what
Really
that is.
dark seas.
Really dark, deep seas.
Places
All right.
you've probably been.
So we'll just say that you make it to the boats without too much altercations.
I get in Gibraltar's boat.
Okay. So everyone, pick a boat.
Gibraltar's boat.
And by the way,
What
by,
kind of
by
boats are
this
these?
time, we'll say y'all.
Please
I
tell
can
me these
just-
aren't little shit rafts.
They are little shit rafts.
Damn it!
We'll
How many
say the
poles
dock
do they have?
Right
They
here.
don't have
We got a
poles.
boat.
They have oars.
I mean oars, sorry.
Oh.
That's why I got in Gibraltar's boats. Like,
stab.
Can I make an intelligence check again?
I thought you were talking about masts. How
No,
many
no, no.
masts? They don't have masts.
I just meant like
If I stand up in the boat, it's
the
going to be
oars,
the
yeah.
tallest thing around.
You can't
Yeah.
sail
give me a
underground if there is no wind.
There's wind though, right?
Is there wind?
Isn't there wind in the Underdark?
only the eerie kind.
Well, no, we use the poles.
The place where you're at has massive mile-long ceilings,
Okay.
right? So
We'll
was
sail
wondering
off the
about
breath of the
technicalities of-
Demogorgon.
Sailing in a cave.
It's like Minecraft.
Exactly. So
Are
there-
they
there could-
sailboats?
I don't think
I think
would,
they're
they-
ore boats.
They're
I-
shit boats.
I don't think they would
They're
actually
shit
technically
boats.
have sails on them.
They're dinghies.
But they do have rows.
Shit
Think of
rafts.
like a
fucked.
raft.
It's not a boat.
We're done.
They're lifeboats.
Not a boat.
I'll just run to whichever boat's closer.
We'll say these are where the boats are at.
It's a dock.
Okay.
More like
so
floating coffins.
y'all are on this dock, and probably by this time, Demogorgon is probably about primarily right about there. To you, that's real life.
Just eating folk and stuff.
No, he's coming in and slapping shit, slapping his tendrils on the water, and like just basically eyeing the entire city.
So like whenever you're in the pool and you have one of those
Water, exactly.
Water noodles?
you can do it.
Except
Like,
you have
it's a
4
really
of them on
violent
you, and those are
slapping
your
noise.
hands.
He's just
And
having
they're
a good
30
time.
feet long.
And they're 30 feet long. Okay, so who's getting whose boat?
Gibraltar's
Okay.
boat.
Captain. And where are you at?
Or captain. Yep.
Captain?
Captain.
Captain.
Is it a? Well, we'll just assume that Stool would
We'll
go.
draw straws
You?
for the next
Stool
place.
obviously goes.
We don't have time for that. Just jump in.
Okay. I don't care. Put me in a boat. Either way.
Point. DM splitting us up. Way to go, guys.
We're in a panic.
Who said it was
Mason, shut up.
One thing I'm gonna say.
Yeah, give me all the little
Mason
people.
definitely wants to be in
Give me
Gibraltar.
all the little guys.
I mean, he has a hat.
Mason definitely wants to be in Gibraltar.
It doesn't matter.
All right.
Okay.
That is
It
how
doesn't matter.
y'all jumped in, based off of random
The boat
chance.
Random chance.
Okay.
Sure.
I actually was going to that one, and then he stepped in, and you were already in that one, so I was like, I'll just go to this one.
I don't like that guy. I'm gonna go to this boat. This is my boat. This is a good boat.
Okay. So
Very nice boats. Yeah.
so y'all are getting on your boats, y'all separate boats, and from the lay of the land, y'all sort of know that where y'all wanted to go. From last time, y'all were talking about going to Gracklestew first. We sort of mentioned the area, the way y'all were going to go, and basically the way the Darklake is set up is y'all are like where my thumb is, and y'all are going to travel this way to where where my other thumb is. I guess right here, and go to Gracklestew. Then everything else is going to be like a crescent moon shape going up until you're out.
Okay.
Because everyone wanted to, the amount of people that y'all are still with, Sareth, Stool, Jim Jar, and
We have a map, right?
Darren
You have
Dahl.
a map, right? You've made a
he built
a shitty map.
a
but-
shitty map. It's not a
A
city
good
map.
one.
Trump.
A good one.
Okay.
You built a good map. I'm glad that you're with me.
Are you now?
Alrighty. So y'all sort of know which direction to head off in, and y'all start heading off in that direction. By the time y'all,
Is Demogorgon interested in us?
he's bad. He's well,
But
he's
is he
just,
like interested in
Looks
Anndos?
like he got knocked off.
Shove off, then. It's
Time
time
to
to
go.
shove
everyone.
off.
Who's rowing? We'll say that there is 2 rows a
I'll
piece
row.
in these boats. So
Strength, probably.
2 people, not the captains.
All
Not the
right.
captains. Okay.
Not the captains? Okay.
Unless
so
the captains want to row, but then
Who do,
Yeah,
who do I have on my boat?
you have
All the strong people.
you have
Oh, Rikka's there?
You have Rikka.
Oh, we're good.
Okay,
I would
well,
vote
let's
for
talk about this.
Rikka.
Let's talk about this. Tyler's boat. Remember this. Tyler's boat has the Quaggoth,
Quaggoth,
Stool,
Stool,
Rikka,
Rikka.
Demos, and Jim Jar.
Jim Jar.
False.
No? Yep. It's
No.
me, not you.
Oh, sorry,
put
not
me in the
Demos.
wrong
Sorry,
boat.
sorry.
We got some firepower.
Castonn. Stor's boat has Stor, Deimos, JR, and Seraph.
Does JR have a head?
Yes, he does.
He's just very
I got all the good
Okay.
people. I'm just saying.
I look,
JR,
I look like I just
mean,
stop
got
at the
Deimos too,
shoulders.
No, you. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you
you
got
do.
propulsion power, though.
You're very short,
Right.
remember?
That's true.
but
Yes.
shit.
Well, I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to grab an oar because I don't think
Can you
Seraph is
control
gonna
water?
pull his weight.
Okay,
You
very
control
well.
water.
Damn. Bro brothers.
Row bros.
Okay, so I'm gonna put Row Brothers on the side like this to differentiate the Row Brothers.
Row bros for life.
All right, who's gonna row for?
I'll row.
You row.
Yep.
I'm not Quagoth.
And the Qui-Gon is rowing.
So, Prince, you think you could row? You seem to have some muscles.
He could probably.
Ooh.
I say
You know
if
that,
the
though?
prince doesn't row, chuck him into the water.
The prince knows how to stay alive. He ain't gonna sacrifice. I ain't gonna not row.
Well, then great, row.
So he's gonna row. Oh damn!
You see that great?
I dog-eared my book. Damn it! So he's gonna row.
Didn't we have more people? Or is that it now?
That
Is
is
Jim
it
Jar
now.
here?
Yeah, Jim Jar
down in
is
the
in.
What?
Oh, we've only got 4 people in ours. Okay.
Is in his boat.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I start going Strook.
Okay. So I need
we got a good
people who
rhythm?
are I
And
need
we're just
people who are
going
stroking to make me a strength check.
By my power.
You gonna roll for the Prince?
I will.
I get to add.
16.
Okay.
We're just going in circles.
We're going in circles because I got 11.
Oh God.
Oh no.
13.
Can I match his speed?
Wait, we want to go. Oh no. No, we want to go your way.
So you got a
13.
13.
11. She's in my boat.
16. All right. Well,
Yeah, she's
if you
not
want to
in
come
my
take a look at this roll.
Is it a 1?
Yeah, it's a 1.
God damn it. We trust you.
Okay.
Sort of.
I don't trust him.
I don't.
I don't
All
trust him
right.
at all.
So
snaps in that.
So this boat right here, you were trying to push off of the dock, right? You know, your 13 strength barely gets you, an oar's length away from the boat. But since the Quagoth over here was just like, I can't believe he was talking to me like that. he sort of was like, he wasn't in his right mind, so he was struggling to even get to the water. So instead of kicking off and
He
then
was acting
veering
like
and then
Kevin
start
that
going,
one time when we
y'all
went
just
out
basically
there.
kicked off.
Water
Y'all, on
rafting.
the other hand, have managed to kick off and started turning a little bit to go that way.
Like an Olympic team.
I need everybody in this boat
Of
here,
course.
Gibraltar's boat.
Gibraltar's boat, to make
die.
a, what is it,
We need to name these boats.
Now, are you happy that you came with me?
a strength or dexterity check. It's whichever one y'all want to do.
Save or check?
All of the and the pizza.
It's a saving throw. Sorry. Yeah, you're right.
17.
9.
Rikka?
Oh, am I in Gibraltar's boat?
Yeah.
you're in the death boat.
You're in the
The death boat? A strength saving throw?
Or dexterity, whichever one you want.
18.
18. Okay, let me
Maybe
roll
I
for
should
these 3
roll.
people. I'll just roll them all at the
Hey,
same
Stor, we
time.
need to name our boat the Dainty Best. We'll get away faster.
Alrighty.
Call me Stor.
I called you Stor.
Okay.
I don't know if
Well,
Stor or
When
not.
y'all were kicking off, it gives old Mr. Demogorgon here time to realize what the hell's going on.
Stop me, Stor,
And he
Stor,
slaps
stop
his
me.
hand down and sort of makes a tidal wave towards y'all. And y'all all sort of manage to hold on except for Gibraltar and Jim Jar, and y'all managed to fall out of the boat.
That's good.
Okay?
Instinctively, I would like to reach down and pull Jim Jar back up.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
Dang it. Strength. That's terrible.
I can't swim.
9.
I've only got me one
And Jim
leg.
Jar is pretty small.
Yeah, I'm thinking
But
about
it floats.
Wood does float. So I'm just
I still
upside
don't
down.
think that's high enough to pull him out. It needs to be at least a 10.
Can
No,
I,
at least
can I
one more
reach
than what
my
I
oar
rolled.
out for Captain?
That makes sense.
You can. Okay, by this time, I guess Demogorgon's moved a little bit further.
Can I?
Jesus, we're all gonna die.
Fuck that shit
Can
out.
I use? Can I use?
You roll a strength check to catch your oar. We won't let you roll a check because you're just
Okay.
putting an oar in the water.
Okay.
$20.
Okay.
Not natural.
We say that you've managed to grab a hold of her oar, and she's now you
Okay.
pull with a strength check.
20 not natural.
Fair enough. He's back on the boat.
Hell
back
yeah.
on the boat.
Thank you, darling.
Okay. You want to try anything with Jim Jar again?
Yeah, pull him out of the water.
Can I cast darkness on his face?
Whose face?
Demogorgon.
Yeah.
Then I do that.
It doesn't work.
It is.
I just don't want him to see.
He's the king of
He
darkness.
is the king of the darkness.
Does he have dark vision? Or
He has
that
true
magical
sight.
He
Probably.
has true sight.
Oh, Shit.
His enemy is far beyond
reaching
any of
back
us.
down to Jim Char, and that's my.
All right. By this time, we'll say that Jim Jar's made it really close to the boat. He's almost there.
I say, help me out, and I roll an 18.
Roll an 18 for your strength.
Yes.
Jim Jar's back on the boat.
Okay. Can we start rowing now? I mean,
the other team-
the good boat hasn't been dawdling in the
all right.
ocean.
We've been stroking.
Give me another stroke check.
Oh,
Stroke check. 19.
Sure.
That is a nat 20, so 21.
All right. Well, one side's going real quick, and the other side's going almost just as quick. And you start hearing that one song from that one lady. No, stop.
Get my recorder.
No.
Rolling on the sea. Big wheel keep on turning. Proud Mary, keep on going. Yeah, Proud Mary. Damn it, I should have known that.
Let me put it like this. If I roll higher than him, I want to match
No,
his
that's like
speed.
CCR.
Crazy Clearwater revival.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Y'all are managing to escape it.
I see a red dot. It's not in the same place though.
You're looking back, and Demogorgon's real interested in their boat, and they just managed to get all their people back on their boat.
My boys.
Strength check for you, and we're gonna get the Quack off the strength check.
16.
That's a lot better. Y'all managed to push off without too much altercation. Not going as nearly as fast as the other boat, but you're still getting out of there.
I can't ask him. He's out in the boat.
About that time,
Oh my God!
Demogorgon sees that you're moving away, and he turns his attention back towards the city.
Thank God.
And y'all are about 100 feet into the Darklake right about now, as you see him just bashing the shit out of the city, killing everybody. His followers, other people's followers, he doesn't care. He's the Prince of Darkness. He's Ozzy Osbourne. So, y'all are basically
You can do it, Demogorgon.
out on
Bite
the
their
Darklake
freaking
right
heads
now.
off.
Away from danger. We'll say that.
I didn't like that.
Away
I don't like
from danger.
Okay, so
We're all totally gonna live to see tomorrow.
Yeah.
There isn't a tomorrow in the Underdark. It's just later.
okay, so y'all are on boats, and who would be?
I'm on a boat.
Okay, well y'all basically both have a navigator. Jim Jar would be the navigator for Gibraltar's boat, and Sareth would be the navigator for Stor's boat. And we'll say that y'all are in earshot distance of each other's boats as y'all are traveling. Y'all are the lead boat. Stor's boat is the lead boat, and Gibraltar's boat is right behind. So keep that in mind as well.
On a boat,
Okay.
So what we
in
would
the
want to
deep
be
dark
in,
sea.
we would want to be in front because we have the map, sort of.
Well,
Example.
It's a rudimentary map,
written on the back of a mushroom.
written on the back of a leathery mushroom.
I'm gonna talk
But
to
I'm
him.
gonna eat
Then,
if I get hungry.
hey, do you have that map that you maybe marked on a mushroom?
Yes.
And maybe any heal potions. Do you have any of those?
Well, are you
Did we find
injured?
any of those? I figured that we could make sure that Seraph is okay and that everybody else is
Seraph,
alright.
are
And
you-
maybe toss one to the other boat just because we've got the cleric on this one.
It's true.
That's the only thing in those few sentences that made any sense.
They might need them.
Are any of us injured?
We shouldn't be.
We just
No.
leveled up, so I don't think we are.
I don't think any of y'all are actually injured.
We do have a level of exhaustion, though.
Yes, y'all do. And I was just about to bring that up.
You're what I knew.
Do you
I
know
wrote
where
it down.
in the player's handbook where exhaustion is, actually?
It's in the back
yeah,
with all the
it's
status
very back.
conditions.
With all, is it passive spells or not?
Yeah, it's passive spells near the appendix.
It's so far back in the book
It's
that
kinda
nobody
like
ever
right down
really
here.
uses it.
I got it right here.
You got it.
It's appendix A,
Medic
actually.
It
bros.
should just be like on saving checks and stuff.
Yeah.
Bros.
I just want to let you
It's
know
page 291 if you want to look at
my
it.
map is very rudimentary. I did not get a chance to finalize it. It is taken in the point of Velkenvelf and everything from its distance. Okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
So,
Once
As
I get with these other dark,
as it
deep
sits
people,
right
I'll
now,
make a better map.
who do y'all want to talk to about any of this, if anything at all?
Seraph, what the hell?
Okay.
We're a sixth of the way there.
So about this time, everyone has enough. The NPCs, anyways. I don't know about y'all. They have enough time to catch their breath and basically just like, holy shit, that was close. This isn't good. We need to go. We need to go right now. Like anywhere but here.
We're leaving, right?
Yes,
I
but
fought mud crabs more fierce than that.
it's to a point now that Sareth knows who Demogorgon would be, and probably so would Jim Jar. I don't know about Stool, and the Quaggoth probably would be, but probably we'll say he doesn't.
Did they ever actually say his name, Demogorgon? Or did
They said
Demogorgon?
Light. What was it?
Limmy Googoon.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me Google.
Is anybody? Can anybody roll a religion?
We'll let anyone who is proficient in religion roll a religion.
What about Arcana or History?
Religion.
Cocked.
I don't have either.
Kind of.
It's just
Yeah, the sword.
Get your other dice out of there.
You get them other dice out of there.
Get that shit out of here.
It's all
It's
kinds
not
of
a sea creature.
Nope.
Yeah.
Slim to
I
none.
slept through that day. I rolled a 7.
Yes. Okay. Is that what you rolled with all your proficiency bonuses?
Oh yeah.
Wow, Jesus
With
Christ.
real though.
I've had days like that. You don't know. You just know it's a big, 40-foot tall black monster with tentacle arms that has 8 heads for heads and it's just real mean looking.
Shit was
and
bad.
Just wants
Keep
to kill
rowing.
everything.
Just keep rolling.
Yep. Keep rowing.
Can I talk
Okay.
to Jim Jar real quick?
Yeah, you can talk to Jim Jar real quick.
So, Jim Jar, are you okay after falling off the boat?
Jim Jar's a little wet, but he's been wet before.
Gross.
As we all have been, yes. You will recover.
I was talking in the sexual manner.
So was
As
I.
was he.
You will
Inside
recover.
check.
Yes.
Inside check.
Can we get this man some electrolytes, please?
Electrolytes.
Also, do you know what the hell that was?
Oh, that was Demogorgon.
What did you say?
The Demi of the Gorgons. He's the Demogorgon.
He's on the cover.
This
Wow.
one.
So,
Other side.
so that was the Demogorgon, yes.
The Demogorgon.
I'm just gonna sit back down.
Yes. It's best not to fuck with him.
Foul creature from the depths.
Does Sarah, do you know anything about that thing?
Yes, I know.
What the fuck was it?
It was the Lord of all darkness.
Huh. So,
Ozzy Osbourne.
who? Why did he come for the city? Why did he come now? Were they making a sacrifice to him?
From what you should know as well. Not metagaming, yes, they were making a sacrifice to bring Demogorgon
How
out.
does one go about killing such a demigorgon?
Oh wait.
You're not in the same boat as him.
I can hear the
How do you
words.
Yeah, okay.
go about killing it?
Maybe we're like 10 feet away, right?
Yeah. I said earshot. Are
I
y'all?
heard Demi and I heard Gorgon.
Are you talking to Sareth now? Everyone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or he might be talking to Jim Jar.
Okay.
Jim Jar also said it.
Basically, they're gonna tell you you can't. Both of them. You can't.
It's a god.
It's basically God tier shit.
It's an
Who
undergod.
goes and fall in the fire?
Did that one look fallen to you?
No, God, no.
Yes.
It looks like a
So-
fucking powerful beast.
Exactly.
How tall was it?
I think it doesn't really tell you in the book.
I mean, we're not gonna fucking kill that thing. That's not happening.
I could barely reach his knees.
Well, I'm about 7
Yeah.
feet tall.
I just want to, get my notes down.
Yeah. How high? how
Researching.
tall
You built it.
Like 34 40 feet tall.
I don't think it really tells.
are you? 4 stories.
Well, give me an estimate.
It's
He
about
large.
35 to 45 feet tall.
Get estimates.
It's like you grinned 3 times.
So it's
Tried.
it's a big dude. It's a big dude. Basically, the water that you're in is about 10 feet, 10 to 12, 15 feet deep where y'all were at, and it came up to his knees. So he was wading in it. It was nothing to him.
That's why he didn't catch us.
Bad doo-doo.
Huh?
So that's why he didn't catch us.
You rightly.
We were trying to wade in that water. You just can't run.
I've never tried to wade in 15 feet of water.
So do I know which direction we're supposed
It's hard to do.
Like I
Slows you
said,
down.
Sareth and Jim Jar both know direction
for last time they heard, y'all were heading to Gracklestone. Okay. And that's the point that they're directing you to, is going to be a little southeast of Sloobludop to Gracklestone.
And how far is that, Sereth?
Well, he's going to tell you. Sereth's going to say it's about 20 days.
On a boat?
On a boat?
Well, it depends. On if we're
are we
on
sticking to the shore, or are we going right across?
It doesn't really matter. If you're talking about dangerousness, if you're talking about speed, it doesn't really matter. Whether we go straight to the middle or not in the middle.
Is there anything closer?
There might be a few islands out here that we can rest at in between.
Okay.
Will there be something to eat? I'm hungry.
Oh, yeah. What's our food situation?
Food situation, y'all had mushrooms, right?
We had a bunch of mushrooms.
Didn't, but
you ain't touching me, Stooley.
But y'all ran out of mushrooms.
Metagaming, we were told that we were going to get the chance to get food right afterwards.
I mean, you did say that. Maybe that.
Hey! I'm
telling the story.
I'm telling the story. So,
try to fish.
Okay.
No.
Okay. I will give you all the opportunity to, when the time arises. Y'all ain't hungry yet. So we're still trying to figure out where y'all heading, right?
Okay.
Y'all want to go straight there and spend 20 days on a boat? Or do y'all want to go island hopping? And then have the chance to actually take a long rest and maybe find some food? Because it's a crapshoot if y'all are going to find fish or not. It's up to y'all's rolls, just saying. And it's up to the only people...
Do we have any sort of rope to make, like...
Make a perception check. I'll let one person in each boat make a perception check.
Are you proficient?
I am.
I'll do it.
That one? You want...
Let JR make a perception check in that boat. Because he's really good at perception, isn't he?
He'll be right back.
Alright.
He should be. He's got all his
He should have 5
wisdom.
like I do, I think. Or no.
15?
Okay.
No, he's the same as me. It's 4.
Okay, well then you go ahead and roll.
Okay, I'll roll. 5.
Oh, shit.
17.
Okay. In your boat, you have a couple nets. 2 nets.
Is our proficiency still 2, right?
For 4th level? I believe so.
Yes.
It should be, yeah.
Okay.
A couple nets in yours. Fishing nets, primarily. Real tightly woven. Not real big, thick net. Real tightly woven fishing nets. And a couple buckets. 2 buckets. You sort of find the same as him, a little less. You get 1 bucket and 2 fishing nets in your boat.
Can we string those out while we're wading through the water? Like going through the water, can we string them out, or do we have to have 2 people to hold them or something?
Basically, I would assume how a fishing net would work in this situation is you go to the back of the boat and either hold it or tie it off.
Okay.
So
I would know how to do that, right?
I would say so. I would say both the captains would know how to tie off a fishing net to the back of the boat and or sort of walk through the steps to people, for people to actually complete the task.
I want to teach Sereth how to do that thing.
Okay. Alrighty. Just Sereth?
Oh, yeah, I just want to teach Sereth.
Okay.
Because he's in the back of the boat. Those
Okay,
are
I
those who
got
are
you.
rowing. And then I figure we would switch out eventually because it's not.
I got you. Okay. Well, he's a pretty smart dude, so he catches on. So we'll say that he ain't ever fished before, but coming from you, a fisherman, and him being a smart, intelligent.
He just tell you to.
Yeah, and so he'll start fishing. He'll do one of the 2 nets that y'all have, and he'll pop it down. Now for the other boat, would y'all want to start fishing or not yet?
Yeah, we can cast out back there. Who's on the back?
You got Deimos and Jim Jar.
Nope.
Sorry, Castonn and Jim Jar. Sorry, Castonn and Jim Jar.
Is Jim Jar an avid fisherman?
He's probably fished 1 or 2 times in his life before.
I've probably fished more than that.
Yeah.
But I'd have to get back there.
Teach him.
It's a smaller boat, but you can manage. I mean, it's not that big.
You just know
of a
to
deal.
step on them.
Okay. Well, I'll tip peg leg to the back of the boat.
You can't say tiptoe.
Cast the net out.
All right.
Start fishing.
Sort of talking to Jim Jar about it, and Jim Jar sort of catches on. He ain't as smart as Sheriff is, but he got street smarts and he knows how to survive. So Jim Jar will be fishing for this boat. Okay, so y'all cast out y'all's fishing nets, and y'all are heading towards Racklestew. Anything specifically y'all want to do while you're out here? Do you want me to? I'll just go ahead and describe where you're at. Who all has dark vision?
One of y'all has goggles.
I have the goggles.
Okay. Raise your hands again. Dark vision. 3. Everybody except for these
captains.
Two. Everybody except for the captains. Okay.
Fantastic.
That's interesting. I'll have to play with that.
Get your ass to the
But the two people that were kind of giving them directions do. But they're not anymore because now they're both operating nets.
No, we tied them off.
But they're not.
Yeah, but they're still in the back of the boat fishing. Technically, they're
Then
watching the
I'll cast-
net and making sure that nothing's.
I'll use my last key points and cast Dark Vision on myself for 8 hours.
Shouldn't you get all your key points back since you leveled up?
Yeah, I used 2 for darkness. It didn't work.
Oh, okay, yeah. That was funny.
But I get them during a short rest. So.
Okay. So.
Never get rid of our exhaustion, wouldn't it?
Would leveling up get rid of our exhaustion?
I don't know. We'll
Maybe if
say.
you level up, it should set everything back. I would imagine. But that's up to you.
I don't
We
think
haven't rested yet.
I don't think it would. I think that'd be one of the only things where leveling up doesn't get rid of it. Leveling up does your health. I don't even like if you're poisoned or anything during a level up. I don't think it would get rid of that either. I mean,
I don't think it does. I
As-
think
like I said.
exhaustion is just like
yeah. Okay, so y'all are steering towards Gracklestew. It's about nighttime. Do y'all want to pull the really no encounters? Y'all been probably on the Darklake for 3 to 4 hours so far. And you did cast Dark Vision, correct? And you have Dark Vision for 8 hours?
8 hours, yeah.
8 hours, okay. So y'all are getting kind of tired. Y'all want to pull the nets up right now or not pull the nets up? Do y'all want to keep on rowing, or do y'all want to be dead in the water? Y'all haven't come across any islands
I like
yet.
Is it time to rest? Is that what we're thinking?
Yes.
choice of words
Sarah,
there.
tug on that, see if
Toge's
it's
back.
good. See
Okay,
if it's taut.
so Sarah tugs on it, and it feels a little heavier than it does, than it did beforehand, but not so heavy that it's like more than one person has to pull it up.
I'd say leave it in, because if we pull it out, it can rot.
Leave it in the water.
Leave it in the water.
Okay.
Because we don't want them to rot.
The fish
Pull them
or
in.
whatever.
Yeah, or whatever's in there.
You're just gonna eat them, right?
Well,
But none of us
can't
are
cook on the boat.
Ceviche that.
Ceviche?
Yeah. What do
Okay.
you mean you can't cook
So-
on a boat?
Flame hands?
Catch a fish so juicy sweet.
What about the Gibraltar's boat? Do you want to leave yours in or not? Do you want to call back your gym yard? Sort of the same thing.
Yeah, see if the net's got any.
Not really. Okay, because he tries to tug on his and he pulls his up really quick, so it's just like, woo, and he's not that strong of a person. So,
Yeah.
okay, so it's been, we'll say, 6, 7, 8 hours since y'all left Sloobludop. Go ahead and if y'all want to make attempt to make a long rest, you can attempt to make a long rest on a boat. Or a short rest, or whatever y'all want to do.
Hey, Token, what do you think about? Do you think we should tie these boats together, like when we're resting, so that we all are kind of together?
Definitely. We don't want to drift
Or
apart.
if they get bitten by one, maybe
Don't
it'll
worry,
drag them
Token,
down.
we
can
won't
get
drift
away.
apart.
Now y'all do have
I've got my axe. I can cut
That's
the rope.
bullshit.
y'all do have the rope y'all stole from Velkenveld, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all still do have means to do that if you wanted to.
I say time together so we don't drift apart.
Okay, we'll do that then.
Okay.
Good
So
idea.
y'all are tying y'all's boats together, front to back, like a
Side
human
to side.
centipede, or side to
Side
side.
to side, like pointing
Okay.
the same direction.
Got you.
Aye, we don't go ass to mouth here.
I wonder if that would make it better if 2 people rode on one side.
No.
No, probably not.
That way
No,
can
we don't wanna
stack
do that.
Whenever we go to row, we can stack everybody on one side and everybody on the other side and get more power.
See, that's what I was thinking.
No.
Now we're like a barge instead of just 2 random boats. We can get, 2 people on one side and 2
No,
people on
you
the
don't
other
think
side.
so?
Didn't they try that on Vikings?
So ass to mouth.
I guess we could go ass to mouth.
Ass to mouth it is.
Ass to mouth.
It's whatever y'all want to do.
Will we be able to thrust harder going ass to mouth?
Y'all are the captains. Y'all tell me.
The rope probably won't.
Y'all are the seafaring.
I say we just do this.
I've never gone ass to mouth before.
I say we just leave it
Insight
like this.
Insight check. Still wants to insight check that.
What?
You made like an 11.
I made like a 3.
Still just sort of looks at you, and then you see him.
Clearly, you've never been to Singapore.
He sort of shuffles off a little bit this way, just to avoid.
You get your mushroom ass back over here.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you too, Stilly. It's okay.
Okay,
Don't cry.
so side to side or back to back.
Yeah, just for the rest.
Okay, for the rest, it doesn't. I'm just saying, just for the rest, you don't have to. Y'all can untie a rope.
Y'all are tie the boats together. Let's go to bed.
Okay, so y'all tie the boats together. Y'all taking a short rest or a long rest?
Long rest.
Long rest.
Because to get rid of the
The exhaustion, you have to have a long rest. And with that undisturbed.
Is that the case?
I thought they were sleepy, grumpy.
Yeah, you're right, I fucking do.
I'm sleepy
Dopey.
and grumpy,
Doc.
apparently.
What about
Also,
Deimos,
Doc.
since he doesn't even
Yeah,
really need
I'm at
to
least
sleep?
3 dwarves.
You think you would know all the rules by now? By so much.
Sleepy, grumpy, dopey talk.
No.
Sleepy, grumpy, dopey.
You also have to eat
I
food
may
and
not be
water.
a real doctor.
Plus the long rest.
I'll save gosh darn live.
This is way at the bottom.
So we have to eat food, water, and take a long rest. So
long
can we eat first?
Eat what?
Before we go to bed?
Some dank
We
ass
have
fish.
mushrooms, right?
No.
Just
Y'all, that's why y'all have the first level of exhaustion anyways, because y'all ran out of mushrooms.
Alright, let's...
Oh shit. Okay.
Alright, I'll go back there with Sarah and help them pull out what we have. Hopefully we have something.
Okay. Roll a strength check.
With advantage because he's helping me?
We'll just say since there's 2 of them, we'll just.
Isn't it disadvantage because you're exhausted?
Not saving throws.
Wait,
no,
it
it's ability
is.
checks,
It
isn't
is. Oh yeah, we haven't been doing that. It's disadvantage on ability
Thanks.
checks.
Me.
Sorry.
Thanks, Mason.
On ability
No,
checks.
it's all right. It's all right. Starting now, remind yourselves every time I make y'all do an ability check.
I can do it. That don't matter.
Well, I mean, Sarah. His first roll was a nat 20. His second roll was an 18. So Sarah is gonna do it
16
anyway.
and 15.
All right, cool. So y'all managed to pull.
The hook is
We'll say about
disadvantagedness.
10 pounds worth of quippers,
10 pounds of quippers.
Them
which
quippers.
Like
spread
a feast
along.
to me.
Spread along, 8 people is about a pound of
About
piece.
exactly what we need.
Yeah. To survive.
And since I know about quippers, I should know how to skin them and prepare them.
I would say correct. You would probably know about that.
Get my firebolts
I would
ready.
also say that you would know that eating raw fish
It's bad.
is bad.
Does anybody here have any
Deimos.
fire? And he just wasted 2 cantrips.
Waste a cantrip.
I mean, wasted 2 spell slots.
No, firebolt's a cantrip.
Okay, cool. So
Just hold it very still.
hold on. Maybe we should put
the
a stick or something somewhere.
I can hold my axe out and he can fire up from the bottom of it and cook them on top of my axe.
Okay, yeah.
Give you a
Just
nice,
grill them.
nice char
Nice
pattern.
All right.
So I'll prepare them.
Okay. We'll say it takes about 30
Unless you have
minutes
heat
or
metal.
so to actually
I do not.
prepare. And
Plastic.
we'll say whenever you skin
Oh, no.
a fish and everything, you give it to him and he starts cooking it right then and there.
Okay.
So we'll say about 45 minutes have passed from skinning the animal
So, does their
to.
boat not have anything?
No, their boat. Both boats had 2 nets, and
Only ours caught anything.
one boat had 2 buckets, and one boat only had
We
1
ain't
bucket.
caught shit.
We should save some of the trimmings and throw it back in the nets to get more fish. Because, I've read books
Bigger
about...
fish.
Well, yeah,
I've
there you
read
go.
books about
Okay.
sailing things.
So
I also
are-
want to
are-
save some guts for my Hokora children.
Okay,
you sure you
no,
don't
that's
want
also
to-
a thing.
Oh,
That's
shit.
also
Wait,
a
did they
thing.
hatch? They did hatch.
You
They
sure
did
you don't know how
hatch.
to take all the old fish
Okay.
pieces and make it
And I looked
fish
in.
out of
Did I notice them? Remember? I can't remember if I noticed them.
Well,
By
I
now, if you haven't noticed
William
them, you're
Franklin?
pretty stupid.
Okay.
Roll an a perception. I want to see if you
We
know.
can put a hook horror on the end of my hook.
Okay,
and
well,
use it to
anybody,
catch-
Double hooked horror.
well, since y'all put the boats together, anyone who wants to check if Mason has Hokora eggs that have hatched can do so because y'all are all in real close vicinity together and it's
already
making
know.
some noise.
What
You
are
already
their
know.
names?
I have no idea.
Do I need to roll something?
I rolled a 6.
It's also
Are you
at,
trying to hide them?
It's also at disadvantage because it's an ability check.
Hopefully I rolled a 6. Yeah.
15.
You know.
Can I try and hide them?
Why?
Because he was the one that killed their mother.
Oh, I forgot about that. You're a terrible person.
Never forget.
All right.
I actually think they're in my other book.
It
But
doesn't matter.
I heard of a
Basically,
person once.
the
Rob
NPCs
Felkhammer, he never would have done that.
The NPCs sort of know that you have Pakor babies.
I just see you putting guts inside my
Yeah,
bag.
I mean it's kind of hard not to
Why are you
notice that
feeding
you're
your backpack?
you're shoving fish guts into your backpack.
Bag of
And it's just like moving like a bag of worms.
Okay, well,
He's gonna be full of crap in a week.
Crap
Cut a
bag.
hole in the bottom.
I changed my name to Crap Bag.
Step 1. Cut a hole in the bottom.
All right, are y'all going to attempt to take a long rest? Correct. Now.
So we've eaten.
Okay.
We haven't drinking anything. Do we have some water left over from our stuff?
Can we squeeze the water out
Oh
of
wait,
stool?
I think I can.
I'll just roll his eyes.
Please don't squeeze anything out of stool. He's a living being, bro.
I know, I love
Can
my
I take one of the
stooling.
buckets and
All right.
scoop out some water?
I can.
We don't. You could try.
You can't drink dark water.
Does
Don't drink
anybody
dark water.
have
I can
like
I can
purified?
create
Oh,
water?
okay.
destroy
You can
water.
purify it.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Wait, is it
Y'all
salt
are
water,
thinking
though?
outside the box. This is what I like.
Is it salt
Take
water?
all three buckets. Take all three buckets, right?
I got a hook stash.
how long does Purify take to cast? Is it instant or does it take like 10 minutes like a ritual?
Ritual's 10 minutes.
Okay, well, we'll say that y'all had some downtime to actually, while they were cooking fish and skinning fish, you were getting the buckets of water and purifying them.
Do we have
So-
any more of those?
Is that a spell? Drink?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, does it do it? Is there a actual limit to what you can purify? Is it a gallon of water? Is it anything you want within a bucket? What is it?
What's it called? Purify?
Mine's a ritual, so I can do it as
Barrel
many times as I want
stacks.
to.
Oh, okay.
The mushrooms.
Yeah.
Let's just do
Barrel
that.
stocks.
Barrel
The
we
canteen
don't have
mushrooms.
anything.
All non-magical food.
Because I wouldn't-
5-foot radius.
I wouldn't think that we'd get
Purify
rid of
and
the
free of
canteen
poison
mushrooms.
enemies.
Sphere.
Okay, so you can purify all three
5-foot
buckets.
radius sphere. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
just
okay.
one bucket then, I guess, right?
The buckets are
I'll,
like
I'll just do all the buckets.
like that big around, that tall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
Bucket.
so he can do like one of those
Bucket-sized
wooden buckets that Mickey the Mouse did those things
Yeah,
with.
okay.
Yeah.
So I can just do all three of them at once.
Okay. 3 of those, they're purified. Y'all can drink that. Long rest or short rest?
Long rest.
What does Mason have to do to get rid of his exhaustion? Since he doesn't technically sleep.
You just have to
His is a
eat
short rest.
and eat.
Right.
Eat and drink.
And be merry.
Eat and drink, and basically his short rest would count as a long rest.
You can be merry on your own.
Everyone else has the long rest. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So long
The
rest
hook is
is
also a sewing machine.
about 8 hours.
4 hours. Bitches.
Who wants to take a watch?
I'll watch first. On my
I'll
hook.
watch second. Because my long rest is going to be done when
Okay.
yours is done.
One more.
Third.
Okay, cool. Okay, so y'all are out in the Darklake. You're watching first? Okay. Y'all just got done eating. First thing y'all ate in what, like 3 days. Y'all were terrified to shit because y'all saw a Demogorgon, and I should have made y'all actually.
The fish was marinated in the blood of my enemies onto my axe. When we
Should have
cooked
made y'all do
He keeps
something.
remembering
Sorry.
it. It was the best fish
I
I've
know.
ever had.
There's a lot to remember.
Magically roasted.
Magically
Your axe.
roasted. Magically
all right.
roasted blood
Are
encrusted
we okay
fish.
after
So
saying
you
that?
cook the
Storage
fish on your
almost
axe.
full.
And
We'll
these are
find
the
out.
quick fish
Storage
Yes.
almost full.
are piranhas.
Mine.
They weigh like a pound apiece.
So
Okay.
they're fish that ate the other fish that are cannibals.
Roll me a perception check.
The fish that eat the fish that eat fish.
Is it
We'll-
still a disadvantage?
We'll
It
say
doesn't-
it's at disadvantage.
Because he hasn't had his rest yet.
That's
More
a
roll? Did you roll twice?
once.
Roll again. It's at disadvantage. Check the lowest one.
okay.
That's. Do I add my
Yep,
proficiency
perception.
to it? Okay. 9.
9.
As you don't notice the tentacle arms.
I'm flipping you off.
You can't see in the Underdark very well. Where you're at is very dark. Basically, it's dark
Why did we put
Black
a blind dude on?
and,
What did he offer?
and watery.
I don't know.
So basically, you can see about 5 feet in any direction, and you're over 5 feet tall, so you can barely see the bottom of your feet.
we'll say right now you can either be sitting or standing. Which one do you want to do?
You're just playing Daredevil right now.
Stand.
Okay, so
I
you're
guess.
standing. Nothing really happens, but you do. Being a fisherman, or a boat captain, you would. You're more in tune to like waves and sea creature animal
ebb and
sounds and all that stuff, and you can sort of tell something's off. Even just being in the Underdark or whatever, you've been on the lake for 8 hours or whatever. You've become attuned to what it is, how it is.
Sense is tingling.
But now it's a little off, a little bit.
Captain sense.
But nothing quite happens on your under your watchful eye. Eyes.
I do have both.
You still have both.
For now.
You wake up. Ding dong. Which one's next? Your ding dong. Okay, you're next, ding dong. Roll me a per captain black.
Ooh, that's some good shit right there.
Witch, old
Skepkin.
witch, the stupid witch.
It was 22.
22. Okay. And you can see in the Underdark, right?
Yes.
Okay. We'll say that Gibraltar gave you that information about hey, something don't feel right.
The scales.
There's something alive.
There's something alive down
The
here.
scales of destiny
It's the
are
second time we've used that joke in the
fishy.
show.
So
Fishy,
so,
fishy little fish.
You know something's up.
prepare
Okay.
my wizardry spells.
Wizardry spells. And you rolled a 22 on your perception check.
Yes, sir.
You sort of look around and just, like the cave area that you're going into now is getting, the ceiling has come down.
It's drooping.
Say what?
It's drooping.
Yeah, it's come down,
I'm surprised it's not
thousands of feet in the air
droopy-doopy.
Knights of the stalactite.
to about maybe 100 or so feet above you.
Okay.
So your dark vision doesn't go all the way up, but it's like stalactites are up there.
So I can see the pokey bits.
Yeah, the pokey bits. You can just see the pokey bits coming down.
Them there pokey
Pokey bits.
The
I
poke-
just
yeah.
Imagine
Pokey
getting
bits.
balls.
Okay.
Wrong pokey bits. You see, I'm a man.
Bits of the pokey.
Okay, and you sort of see something way off in the distance,
Like coming towards us.
going away from you. Like, okay, say you're on your boat and y'all are heading this way, right, to Gracklestew, and off this way, you see something not really hauling ass, but not really walking either. Sort of looks like it's flying, just
Above the water?
above the water, and then you see another one.
When they're leaving us.
They're basically going parallel from you, way out there, and you see another one, and you see another one, and you sit there and you sort of count them. About 12, 13 of them, and they're human-sized, either human-sized or slightly bigger.
And we got no lights on our boat, right?
No lights on your boat.
That's good.
You can do whatever you want.
You can do whatever you want.
Like I said, they're way out. They haven't noticed you. It doesn't seem like they're paying any attention to you. It seems like whatever it is.
But they're on both sides of us?
Nope, one side.
Oh, all on
There's
one side?
hauling ass.
To the right side of us.
I'm gonna look on the other side
Okay.
and see if there's something that they're trying to get away from.
Okay, well, they're not running away
Parallel.
from you this way. They're running parallel with you. So if there's going to be something that they're running away from, you have to look back that way.
Well, yeah, that's what I wanted. I
Okay,
want to look
I
in the
thought you
opposite
were-
direction of where they're
Okay.
at.
Roll me a perception check.
It's not the best.
That'd be awesome. If we
11.
D&D characters for hell.
No crashing waves, no big
Nope.
spine out of the water.
Nope.
That'd be awesome.
In fact, you see more shadowy figures hauling ass across the river. Same direction. You count about 6 more.
I really don't want to wake these guys up because none of them have gotten their sleep yet.
Okay. It's up to you. Technically, it's really up to you right now. So you can do whatever you want with that information.
I'm just gonna lay down real quiet, like just let the water kind of take us in.
Okay.
Just keep my head right above. Is it like a raft or does it have like ridges on the side?
It's like almost a canoe, but not really. It's like a river. The big rubber ones that have the little, like they're only like that deep.
Yeah.
Right? They're like
It's
that.
a skiff.
It's a skiff.
Where'd they get rubber?
So I just want to
in
kind of like keep my head just barely above it, just looking out.
Okay.
Moving kind of slowly so I don't give away, but I want to let everyone else sleep so they can lose that level of exhaustion.
Very well. Good idea. Okay. Wakes you up.
Alright, listen.
It is your turn.
Captain Pegleg, he said something's not right with the sea.
And that would technically be to the
He always says weird
northwest
shit like
area.
that. Yeah.
If you want to tell him the actual directions. Northwest.
There was these low-flying, human-sized figures off to the northwest. There was probably, what, close to 20 of them that I saw?
Yeah.
Could you hear na 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 na?
I also couldn't hear na 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 na.
Well, if you didn't hear either one of those,
I think we're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Just at this point, everyone should have their 8 hours, right?
Nope. He
No?
still has to take his watch.
You do.
Yeah, Drake still has to take his watch.
But they went
Oh,
through.
wait, no, you were
They went
middle.
through Tyler's and mine.
Yeah, there's 2-hour intervals.
Oh, okay.
Then that would only be 6 hours. Who's on the last watch?
We'll do 6 hours as a.
Yeah.
Really
6
just
to
a
8
3
hours
hours.
is long. Sorry.
all right. So
We're getting the bare minimum.
up
This
to
is the most
you.
sleep I've got in years.
At the very least, wake up me. I'm fully rested,
Sweet.
ready to rumble.
Cool.
If we need to, we'll wake up all the rest of
Rumbly
this.
in my
Alright.
tumbly.
Alright.
So, as soon as he goes back down, I sit down and I sharpen my axe.
Okay.
I'm not even looking up. I'm just sharpening my axe.
Sharpening your axe.
Yep. I'm just like 20, 30 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm going to roll. Then I'm going to roll a
On a
perception.
quiet lake.
Yeah. Yeah. I want
Do
to
I just
sound like
go-
a horror movie in here.
Okay. So you're sharpening your axe 20-30 minutes, right?
Yeah. It takes a while. It's a big axe.
You do got dark vision,
I have to
correct?
grind it. Yes.
Okay. Grind that axe. You gotta grind that axe. It's stinking here.
Access to
Gotta
grind.
make sure it's not.
Just over here on
Let
this
me
side of the
see
table,
what
we're
you
trying
got. Grind that axe, baby. Let me see what
Roll
you
me a
got.
perception black.
Blind as shit today. I got a 12.
Okay, that's not good enough.
Nope, good enough.
We would assume that Deimos would also relay the information about what Gibraltar said about how, oh, I don't like it safe down here.
I did.
Okay, very well. I
I
didn't
just
hear it.
want you to stop
So-
saying weird shit.
Okay, so you know something's fishy.
Let's make the fish joke once more.
Got him. Okay, well we'll say that your watch goes whatever.
Swimmingly.
Swimmingly. Yes, your watch goes swimmingly. Okay, y'all all wake up.
But if the scales are flipped in our favor.
Rikka, before you wake up during the night, since you got your full 6.5 hours of sleep, you have a dream.
Oh boy.
Oh shit, she got a dream.
You hear
This is
a
happened
voice.
before.
I hear a voice.
The voice. All it says is, hello. Is there someone there?
Hello.
Just come find me. I need some help. That's all
I'm
it
talking
is.
to you
For
from
like
the underdog scene.
Hours.
Hello from the underdog.
And that's
If you're gonna sing hello, at least sing the good hello.
Yeah.
Not the crappy
I
one.
fished for a bunch of sharks. Tell you I'm sorry for running away from the Demogorgon. Tell you I'm sorry.
Is there anything special about this voice? Does it sound like anybody I know?
It sort of sounds faint. It doesn't sound right now like anybody you know. You
So
can't
it's
tell
not
if it's.
familiar?
Yeah, got
It's
it.
not familiar. You can't tell if it's. It's sort of like.
I can't tell if it's male, female.
Female, yeah. It's sort of just like you just hear this voice.
Garbled through a wall underneath the
Yeah.
ocean.
But you wake up, right? Okay, so you're free to do any of that information is what you want. You can tell people, you don't have to tell people.